Anyway, the old Atari 400 just lit up one day, and there was this email from someone saying, essentially, Dr. Wiles, would you like to come to Silicon Valley? And I thought to myself, well, why not? I've never been there, I've heard about it. Been on my island for 30 years, I haven't left it really, except to go see my mum over in the mainland. But I really didn't know what it meant or what this person wanted from Dr. Wiles. So here I am. We put the car in a container on a ship. It's rather uncomfortable living there all those weeks, but it's okay. I took some pills. And now I'm trying to find Silicon Valley to express to my friends here the power of Wiles. And I'm just beside myself with the visitation that I'm having here so far. And I only hope that I can deliver. My sense is, though, that given the state of play here in Silicon Valley, that wires are very, very important metaphor, shall we say, a way of life, a livingness, a way of being. Wires can connect people, they can power them, they can empower them, they can be disconnected, they can be two-way conversations or one-way conversations. You see, wires are metaphors for living. Wires are metaphors for being connected to one another. And being connected is, of course, what Dr. Wiles feels is the most important thing. No matter what happens, one must stay connected to one another. Because we live together, you see, even though we may be becoming more wireless, as the metaphor goes. It's a little tragic for me, some people think, but I really don't mind at all. I'm Dr. Wiles, but I have something to say about the wireless world as well. And being wireless is not to be disconnected, you see. This is really what I have to say, and what I hope that people will enjoy hearing from me, assuming I can find anyone in Silicon Valley to speak to. And as we travel about here in San Francisco, I simply bring that message from far away, from my little tiny island. I'm just overwhelmed. The beautiful scenery, the extraordinary buildings, the very modern-looking high-technology capabilities here. And look, these beautiful wire flowers. The wires just grow out of the ground in Silicon Valley. It's extraordinary. I just feel so alive here. I hope they like me. I hope that the ideas I have, deeply buried in this basement for the last 40 years, can be something new to them, can provide a new insight, can bring, shall we say, a new vision to their vision. My vision is not their vision, but visions, when they come together, create innovation and new things and possibilities. And that's why I'm here. That's why I've come. And I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. I just must take a closer look. I didn't know that wires grew in Silicon Valley. I think it's quite extraordinary. These are quite good. Yes, these are high quality wires. They're very robust. They're very biological looking. These could carry 27 petagigahertz, just with full quality all the way down the line. They're just so gorgeous. And look, they scintillate in the light. Aren't they beautiful? So very nice. I'm not quite sure where we are. Yes. Yeah. Now, by way of history, I think it's important to say just a few things, since we don't know each other very well. Dr. Wiles has been concerned with many, many things technological. In fact, as his name implies, it's all about technology for Dr. Wiles. And I feel that this thing, what do they call it again, this internet, I sense that it's missing something. I don't know what's missing, but I have the feeling. And of course, feeling is essential, because ultimately we're just biology. We're biological technology as well. And it's important not to confuse biological technology with technological biology. Very, very beautiful colors. Very beautiful figure. Very, very big G. An O, of course, and another O. I think they have some O's missing. Aren't there supposed to be lots and lots of O's in the middle? That's what I read about. And a blue O. Oh, look. There's a snail. It's a little tiny snail in its little home. I wish Dr. Wiles could carry us home with him wherever he went, just like this snail does. It's a beautiful piece of technology. Look at those designs. Very, very nice. Very nice. Come with me, my little friend, as we explore the G and the L and the beautiful red E. Ah, Google Land. It says Google on it. It must be part of Google. Maybe this is where I should stand. Perhaps this is where I can give a speech. Thank you. Thank you, Larry and Sergey, for inviting me here. I hope someday you will invite me. In the meantime, I'd like to say a few words about technology. As you know, Dr. Wiles is fully prepared to bring you his ideas, his wisdom, his intellectual property, because I want to help. I've been watching what you're doing from so far away, and you have such fame, and you've been so successful. These magnificent, magnificent buildings. It's just staggering to Dr. Wiles to see these things. But I wondered whether you might think of it as a biological system rather than as a technological system. You see, what one's here on my little island off the coast of England, tiny island, not Ireland, much further south, off to the west, a bit windy and damp, but that's how these things go. When I'm there on my island and I hear about the fame of Google and I see those beautiful primary colors and I think they're doing magnificent things, but I also wonder sometimes, are they missing something? Are those beautiful, brilliant boys who obviously don't need a PhD because they have these fantastic buildings and all this money and all this prowess, one might say, in terms of technological capabilities. What do they need? What best do they possibly need from Dr. Wiles? Well, if you'll allow me, I'd like to come and tell you. Thank you.